Good morning, dear students. I hope you are okay. Today we have revision with Matura students. We have comparatives and superlatives forms. We have adjectives. Let's begin with the first rule. We use the comparative to compare one person or thing with another. We use the superlative to compare one person or thing with the others of the same group. Let's see an example. This job is better than my last job. This is the best job I've ever had. We have better than. We often use than after a comparative form. Ella works harder than Ame. We normally use the before a superlative form. We can use in or of after superlative. We often use in with places, and of we use in general. I think Lydia was the most promising of all the candidates we interviewed today. Norman is the most successful person in the company. Formation of comparatives and superlatives. Formimi I mbiemrave në shkallën krahasore dhe sipërore. We have adjectives. With one-syllable adjectives, we add er to form the comparative and e or est to form the superlative. We have an adjective. We have young. In comparative form, this adjective young becomes younger, and in superlative form becomes the youngest. Note, shënim. For one-syllable adjectives ending in vowel plus consonant, we double the consonant. We have the adjective big, we have a vowel, I, and we have consonants B and G. Bigger in comparative form, the biggest in superlative form. With two-syllable adjectives, we form the comparative with more plus adjective and the superlative with most plus adjective, peaceful, more peaceful, and the most peaceful. Note, for two-syllable adjectives ending in consonant plus y, we replace y with I and add er or est. Busy, busier, busiest. We have busy. We have y. In comparative form, this adjective busy becomes busier. We drop the y and takes I-E-R. And in superlative form, it becomes busiest. With adjectives having more than two syllables. We have comparatives and superlatives are formed with more and the most. Important, more important, the most important. Note, shënim. We have clever, common, cruel, friendly, gentle, narrow, pleasant, polite, quiet, shallow, simple, stupid, form their comparatives and superlatives either with er and est or with more than most. We have quiet, quieter, more quiet, the quietest, or the most quiet. We have adverbs. With adverbs that have the same form as their adjectives, hard, fast, free, late, high, low, deep, long, near, straight, we add er in comparative form and est in superlative form. We have fast, faster, comparative form, and superlative form, the fastest. Adverbs formed by adding ly to the adjective take more in the comparative and most in the superlative form. We have happily, more happily, comparative form, and the most happily in superlative form. We have some irregular forms of adjectives and adverbs. Okay, let's see. Adjective, adverb. We have good, well. In comparative form, good, well becomes better. And superlative form, best. We have bad, badly. In comparative form, it becomes worse. As superlative form, worst. We have little, less, least. Much, many, more, most. Far, farther, further. Farthest and the furthest. Notes. We can use elder or eldest for people in the same family. For example, Mark is their eldest son. Further, farther. Adverb, equal, longer. In distance. We have further, adjective, equal, more. The conference center is further, farther up the road. I require further information. Study the examples. We have some examples about adjectives and adverbs. Let's see these examples and discuss. We have very plus adjective or adverb. That was a very busy day. It is used very plus adjective, or we can use very plus adverb. We have much plus comparative form of adjective and verb. The office is much quieter than it was this morning. We have a bit, a little, far, slightly. It is used with comparative form of adjective or adverb. My new secretary is far more efficient than my last one. By far plus superlative form of adjective or adverb. That was by far the most interesting seminar I have ever attended. Let's see types of comparisons. We have as plus adjective plus as to show that two people or things are similar or different in some way. In negative sentences, we use not as, so as. For example, medicine is as interesting as law. My supervisor isn't as kind as yours. We have a positive sentence and a negative sentence. Less plus adjective plus than express the difference between two people or things. The opposite is more than. My job is less dangerous than Malcolm's. The least plus adjective plus of or in compares one person or thing to two or more people or things in the same group. The opposite is the most. We use it with of and in. Joel is the least ambitious of all my friends. We have comparative plus and plus comparative to show that something is increasing or decreasing. We have an example. Working from home is becoming more and more popular. The plus comparative. The plus comparative shows that two things change together or that one thing depends on another thing. The quicker we walk, the quicker we'll arrive. The same as. The presentation was exactly the same as the one we had last year. Twice, 3 times, etc. or half as. You wrote twice as much as me. The internship wasn't half as interesting as I'd expected.